Hello? Hi there! Hanzo here at the Hanzo Honey House, gonna get back into Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. If you saw the last video, we kinda got cooked by the Minnesota Twins, dropping 2 out of 3 against them, having 1 walk-off win and 1 epic loss in extras. They trounced the Oakland Athletics 3-0 last game. Check that out if you want to see how that unfolded. So now we have the Toronto Blue Jays in town. We're going to skip the standings for now because, well, a little bit salty from losing as bad as we did. Looks like we may need to shake up the lineups a little bit, just a little bit. I don't really know what else we really can do here. Because we don't want Blankenship at first because we need him to throw the ball. He's good at throwing the ball. Armas is good at throwing the ball. And these other guys are kind of whatever, you know? Yeah, we'll just, we'll stick with this and hope the boys can do a little bit better today. We got Bordick, Gates, Sierra, McGuire, Brocious, Aldretti, Steinbach, Armas, and Blankenship. On the other side of the coin, we got Ricky Henderson coming back to town. One of the few players that has a 10 speed with obvious reason. Devon White, Roberto Alomar, Joe Cotta, John Olerud, Paul Molitor, Ed Sprague, Pat Borders, and I believe that's Tony Fernandez. The only reason why these guys are that well known around here is the fact that they did win back-to-back World Series during this time. This time frame is around their second stint as champions. Pretty epic walk-off home run by Joe Carter historically, but you can go check that out if you want to go see some epic fun there. And another former Oakland Athletic on the bump today for Toronto, Todd Stoudemire. He was around, I believe, in the 80s, the 89 team, when the Oakland Athletics last won their previous championship. Also, Dave Stewart's on this team, but he's not pitching today. Stoudemire's out there. He went 11-12 that year, 4.84 ERA. Going out for Oakland, I think we're going to keep Kelly Downs on the bench. Witt's going to get out there today and show them how it's done. Carsey still hasn't returned from his 11-inning showdown where they lost 1-0. Check that out on the channel as well. But yeah, let's get right to it then. It's the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Oakland Athletics at the Coliseum.
Play ball.
Let's go. Okay, we let that rock because, interestingly enough, if you are in Montreal or Toronto in this game, they will play O Canada, but also play the Star Spangled Banner. Anyway, here we go. Ricky Henderson hits the first pitch, and he's on base. Now, here is a problem. He was the man of steel. Ripped to the greatest base stealer in all of baseball. You can question him as a person, but as a player, he was ready to play. So he's always a threat to run. And it's very difficult to pick him off. I don't think he's been picked off that much in his career. Someone put that in the comments for me, please. Devon White swings at the first pitch. He looks at Steinbach's like, all right, skies one. Literally, hear the pitch on that one. But needless to say, he's out. Roberto Alomar's up. He lines one. Sierra doesn't get the ball, and that's probably going to be Henderson scoring from first. No. He actually stayed at third. Here's Joe Cotta. 72 inside. Missed. Ball 1. 71 on the inside part of the plate. Strike 1. Caught the inside part of the plate on that. Strike 2. Here's the 1-2 to Carter. He swings at it. Blankenship's there. He gets it. Henderson doesn't go. Respecting Blankenship's arm. 2 outs. No score. John Olerud's up. He played his whole career with his helmet on. I think he had some level of like injury or got a line drive off the head or something like that, and he never took a chance any otherwise. In the field, he was one of the only guys who wore a helmet while playing first base. He lines out to first. End of the inning. No score, leaving 2 on after 2 hits. No score. Here's Mike Bordick, ready to party. Swings at the first pitch. Hits right to Olerud for out number 1. Brent Gates is up. 92 straight down. Strike 1. Swings to the next pitch. Grounds to short across the diamond. Out number 2. Here's Sierra. Sierra swings to the first pitch. Foul ball. The 0-1. Missed the outside part of the plate. Ball 1. Sierra looks at a slow pitch. Doesn't bite on it. 49 miles an hour for strike 2. Here's the 1-2. He swings at it. Lines out to third to end the inning. And just like that, the inning is over after 1, no score. Still scoreless. 20 innings straight for Oakland. Stoudemire, no, that was Witt. And Sierra still doesn't play the ball very well. What is going on with these boys? It's like they forgot their points and they're not hitting them. All right, here's Sprague, no outs. He lines one to the fence. Blankenship plays it off the hop. Runner from second advances to third. Runners at the corners. Oakland unraveling here already. Borders lines it, gets it down. Nobody moves from third base. Is juiced. No outs for Tony Fernandez. Let's see if the boys can hold it down here. Oh no, missed the back part of the plate. Oh, McGuire doesn't play it well. Sierra doesn't play it either. And oh, he runs into the wall trying to get the ball. Nobody moves. 1 scored. Toronto up 1-0. Here's Henderson. He hits one to left field, right to Blankenship. That's an RBI single. Bases still juiced. Nobody out. Oakland is in dire straits here. Here's White. Already down 0-2. He swings at it. Stoudemire gets it. Doesn't go home though. Gets first. But now that's 3-0. 1 out. 2 on for Roberto Alomar. Oh, and Alomar hits a blooper that gets by Brocious. Brocious runs back to the wall. Everybody's moving up. And just like that, Toronto is running away with this game in the top of the second. 4-0. Here's Carter. 2 on. If the Athletics give up runs here, they are in trouble. And Blankenship's like, I still have the glove. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Lock in. 51. Olerud doesn't want it. 71. He doesn't want that either. Here's the 0-2. Swings at it. McGuire gets it. Steps on the bag. And that is the end of the inning. Toronto puts up 4 on the Oakland Athletics. After 1.5. 4-0. Toronto. Here's McGuire still cooling off. Batting .457. His average was up to .502 at one point. Fouls off the 0-1. 0-2 from Stoudemire. Slow pitch. Gets him. Breaks his bat in frustration. Oh boy, he might need a day off. Brocious is up next. That's a strike. Okay. Ground ball gets to the infield. Brocious is on. Short lead at first for Brocious for Aldretti. Aldretti looks at the first pitch. Strike 1. He grounds to third. That's a double play ball if I've ever seen one. And that's also the end of the inning. After 2, Toronto up 4-0. 21 innings. No score for the Oakland Athletics. Terrible drought. Here's Paul Molitor. Molitor lines one right to Blankenship for out number 1. Here's Sprague. Sprague grounds to Bordick. Bordick to McGuire for out number 2. Here's Borders. Borders doesn't like the one crossing the plate. Strike 1. Bordick gets the next pitch, throws it across the diamond to end the inning. After 2.5, Oakland still down 4-0. Here's Terry Steinbach. Perhaps he has it today. 91 down the pipes, doesn't bite. Strike 1. Swings at the next pitch, fouls it off for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2 from Stottlemyre. He throws it, he skies it the other way. Foul. 4 pitch at bat for Steinbach, the 0-2. He juices one, and it lands. Steinbach with a base hit. All right, Armas. Can the boys get one on the board and break the streak? He swings at it, gets to short, thrown out at second, thrown out at first, double play. Oof. The streak continues. Blankenship's up now. Out in left field, just because he throws well. He puts a charge in one, but that's going to land in somebody's glove for out number 3. Oakland still on a scoreless streak after 3. 4-0 Toronto. There's Fernandez. Fernandez swings at the first pitch he looks at. Sierra gets a hold of it. Holds Fernandez to a single. Top of the order now, Ricky Henderson's up. He swings. Bordick goes up to get it for out number 1. Now if the boys can turn 2, they can get out of this inning and not worry about it. Gates goes out to short right for out number 2. Here's Roberto Alomar. Swings through 71, strike 1. Here's a fastball. Gates gets a hold of it, and that is the inning. Finally holding no damage there. After 3.5, Toronto's up 4-0. Here's Bordick. Bordick looks at 92 down the pipe, strike 1. The boys are like, you know what, we're just going to start swinging. You know, that is a coaster, and that is actually a home run. Mike Bordick hits a home run off the foul pole, barely clearing the fence, 330 feet to right, breaking the streak of 22 innings, if I got it correct. 11-9 is 20, and now we're in the bottom of the 4th. Yep, 22 innings. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Needless to say, after that, Gates grounds out to second for the first out of the inning. Here's Sierra. Sierra swings through 48 miles an hour. You hate to see it, but it happens all the time. He steps back in the box. He pops one up. Right field, right on the foul line for out number 2. Here's McGuire. He steps up a little bit, swings to the first pitch. He looks at, lines one very fiercely to right field, hits the wall. He's rounding for 2, and he's in there with a stand-up double. He's like, come on, boys. We got plenty of fight left. We're the best team in baseball for a reason. Except when we ground out like that. But that's okay, though. We at least scored one. Thank you, Mike Bordick. After 4, Oakland down 4-1. Here's Joe Cotta. Grounds out to Armas. Out number 1. John Olerud's next. 1 pitch. He hits one. Nobody's there. It hits the wall of the 375 marker. Rounds the bases at the second for a stand-up double. Paul Molitor next. He swings at it. But went jumping off the mound, able to snag that ball for out number 2. Sprague right to Bordick quickly. 1, 2, and 3 innings, or 3 outs, I should say. After 4.5, Oakland down 4-1. Here's Aldretti, batting .350 so far. Stoudemire hits him with 90 miles an hour for strike one. Steps back in the box, fouls off the next pitch. The 0-2 to Aldretti. He swings at it, gets good wood on it, but it doesn't go very far. Lands in the second baseman's glove for out number one. Here's Steinbach. Good contact, right to the first baseman, John Allred, out number two. Here's Armas. Looks at 47. Looked like he was going to bunt there, but he just does it for show. He skies one, foul. Okay. The 0-2 to Armas. Oh, the slow pitch again. They read the scouting report. Oakland swings through every slow pitch at 0-2. You never know when it's coming, but they always get it when it does. Needless to say, after 5. Still 4-1 Toronto. Here's Borders to Armas. It's across the diamond to McGuire for out number one. Here's Fernandez to Gates to McGuire, out number two. Ricky Henderson's up. He skies one right to Lance Blankenship, who's under it, and he gets it. 1-2-3 inning for Witt finally. Lock it in. 5.5 down. Still 4-1. Speaking of Blankenship, he's leading us off here at the bottom of the 6th. Oakland still struggling to get runs on the board. 1 run after 23 innings. Ouch. But Blankenship seeing the ball pretty well. 1-1. There's a slow pitch snaked in there for strike 2. He's not going to throw it back to back. There's a fastball. And Blankenship gets a hold of it. Fastest runner on the team. He's going to easily get a double here. Perhaps he remembers how to run the bases this time. Here's Bordick. Hit a home run earlier. Only 1 on the board. Is he capable of doing more? Maybe. He grounds out to first. First steps on the bag. Throws across the diamond. Throws Blankenship out with the slowest throw ever. Ugh, you hate to see it. Double play. 3-6 double play. The worst. Gates is like, that's cool. I'll just start another streak. That's what we do around here, right? One streak ends, another one starts. Them's the rules. One swing by Sierra could get these boys back in the game. 85. Didn't want it. He swings to the next pitch. It's a liner. Gets across, and Sierra's on with a single. Up comes Mac Attack. He is cooling off, but he's still angry. The one swing could tie this game up. Does he have the juice? He hits it, but it lands in somebody's glove. Oh well. You hate to see it. After 6, Oakland down 4-1. Devon White checks in. Nice. Strike 1. Swings to the next pitch. Gates gets a hold of it. Goes to McGuire. Out number 1. Here's Roberto Alomar. Swings through it. Strike 1. Oh, he hits good the next one, but Sierra's there for out number 2. Here's Carter. Flies out to Bordick into the inning. 1-2-3, stretch time. Stoudemire is still holding on to a 4-1 lead. Okay, after that we have a strike already. Stoudemire huffing out there. He swings at it. Is that a blooper? It is. He's on with a single. Can the boys actually get a W here? One can hope. 82. That was a good year. Strike 1. Fouls off the next pitch. Strike 2. The 0-2 to Aldretti. He scorches one right to second, or right to short, who catches it. Doesn't catch the guy at first. Back on. 1 out. Here's Steinbach. 83. Not sure about that year. Strike 1. 83 again. He told me, hey, I like that year. Thank you very much. Steinbach's like, I don't really care. Either way, grounded out into a double play. That ends the inning. After 7, Oakland down 4-1. Coach calls time. Looks like we're going to do some defensive changes here. Steinbach's out. Scott Hammond is in. And then we are going to... I don't really think we can do much. We can't really do much here. We're kind of stuck with the best we can offer. Alright. Here's Olerud. Olerud's like, I hit the ball. Very far foul. The 0-1. Oh. Doesn't get it. Oh, misplayed all around. Rolls to the fence. Another double for Olerud. Here's Paul Molitor. Molitor lines out to Armis for out number 1. Ed Sprague. Nice. Straight down the pipes. No swing. Strike 1. Oh, you owe me that one. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Grounds out to Bordick. Bordick across the diamond to McGuire for out number 2. Here's Borders. 6-7. Didn't want it. Strike 1. Borders skies one to the fence. Oh, it barely clips. Blankenship gets it in very quickly. Runners at the corners for Fernandez. Fernandez, Gates comes in. He throws it to first, and that is the inning. 7.5 down. Oakland still needs 3 to tie. Stoudemire still huffing out there. Armis is like, wait a minute, I can maybe capitalize with this. He's still throwing 82 though. Still throwing kind of moderately hard. No. The 1-1. He puts a charge in it. It's up, but it's not enough. Out number 1. Been on his hands. Kind of jammed him a little bit. Still got a lot of wood on apparently. Here's the Blankenship. 82 down the pipes. Didn't want it. Crowds up the plate a little bit. Swings through 81. Slow pitch coming? No. But it right to short, who covers second, over to first. Out number 2. And that's the end of the day for Stoudemire. He was still rolling, but after 63 pitches, they're like, that's enough. Cox checking in. Bordick's like, oh, why you? What did you do? Okay, that's what you do. Got it. So strike 1. 96, strike 2. Bordick's like, I can do that too. Oh, but Bordick bloops one into left field. The boys are not giving up. Rally cap time, rally caps. Give us a rally cap. Okay. Gates, batting 320. He has a chance here to do some cool stuff. He hits one and gets it down. Oh boy, is this the rally cap the boys have been needing here? Let's find out. More rally caps. Okay. Sierra. Not gonna go off the cheese, buddy. You're gonna have to beat me mano a mano. You give me another one down the pipes, it's going somewhere. Right into that guy's glove to end the inning. 8 innings down. Witt's still out there. He's given up 12 hits, but it's still 4-1 Toronto. Since the second inning, he's held them scoreless since then, but we'll see what happens here. Henderson starts it off, and Roches is there to get that. Out number 1. Here's White. Witt throws him a pitch, but no one was there to cover. Short right field. He gets in with a single. Up comes Alomar. Alomar skies one. Is that another home run for Toronto? No. Hits the wall. Sierra bounces it off and throws it in. And that actually was going to end the day for Bobby Witt. We can't afford any other damage. Giving up enough. 4 runs on 14 hits with 57 pitches. Vince Horseman's checking in. Pitching to Joe Carter here from the left side of the dish. And he gets him to fly out to Bordick for out number 2. Here's John Olerud. Didn't want that. Kind of nice though. Ball 1. He swings to the next pitch. Gates covers, runs the second, touches the bag, and that is the inning. Here we go, folks. 3 outs left for Oakland to be on an official losing streak. After 8.5, 4-1 Toronto. Can the boys pull it off? 4 runs to win, 3 runs to tie. McGuire, he's like, you know what? We're still looking at that second pitch, buddy. Grounds out to Olerud. Out number 1. Here's Brocious. He's like, I'll swing at the first pitch. I don't mind. You're not giving up the ghost yet, buddy. We still got work to do. Grounds out the second. Out number 2. Oakland down to their last out with Mike Alderetti. Strike 1. Strike 2. The 0-2 from Cox. The slow pitch, you knew it was coming, and he swung anyway. And that is the ball game. Oakland on a losing streak, 3 straight losses. Loses Toronto 4-1. Dodgers managers accusing a pitcher for throwing spitballs. Kind of wild. Bordick with the only run that mattered. Everybody got a couple hits except for Aldretti, Armas, and Hammond. Even, Hammond checked in late in the game, so you really can't blame him for that. And then on the other side, there's a few offers, but their pitching held it down with 3 strikeouts. Cox got the save. Stoudemire with the dub, and Witt with the second loss of the season. The A's are cooling off, and that's not looking good. Looking at the rest of the leagues, boo! Giants win 3-1. Expos, shout-outs to Montreal. And then we got Pirates, Reds, Padres, Rockies, and the Marlins. On the American side, we got the Red Sox, the Angels of Anaheim of Los Angeles, formerly of California, even though they are still in California. Indians turn Guardians, Royals, Yankees, boo! Mariners, and the game you just watched, Toronto coming into town. Smoking, checking the A's 4-1. I say it that way because that one broke a streak of 20 plus innings, no score. So that, friends, has been Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Hope you check it out where you can. Thank you, lurkers, mods, followers, subs. You all rock. Thank you so much. And until next time, we'll see ya.